Hi everyone, I'm Jane Trotter and this is Accelerando Piano. One of my subscribers had a question about how to move your body. They wanted to know how to physically move in order to transition quickly between the higher and lower octaves without ending up in an awkward position. So, today's tutorial is all about how to move yourself so you can shift easily between playing in the higher, middle and lower octaves of the piano. The first thing to remember when playing in the higher or lower octaves is, in order to get there, you must move your body and not just your arms. If your body doesn't move, your arm will end up cutting right across your torso. And this will totally restrict your mobility and you'll put a lot of unnecessary strain around the wrist of that arm. Your body and arms need to be aligned, so your body weight will be behind your fingers, which helps you maintain a more natural and comfortable position. And here's the second thing to pay attention to, and this is really important. When adjusting your body position to play at either end of the piano, you'll feel a transfer of weight onto one butt cheek rather than having it evenly distributed across both. What's happening is that you're now placing more weight onto one of your two sit bones. I'm not going to go into detail about your sit bones here because I have a section all about them and how they contribute to sitting correctly and comfortably at the piano in my tutorial, How to Sit on Your Piano Stool. I'd strongly recommend you take time to explore this video, not just for the information about your sit bones, but also for a broad overview on posture, movement, and how to play in comfort. Let's try a couple of exercises to help you become more aware of your sit bones and to assist with moving freely from side to side. Firstly, let's just rock gently from left to right. Concentrate on your butt cheeks. Now, that's not a phrase I use often. Can you feel that as you move left, your weight transfers across? And as you come over to your right side, your weight is now heavier on your right cheek. See if you can make your lateral movements very fluid and integrated. And take your time. There's no need to hurry the movement. And you could try playing some chords at these outer octaves. This simple exercise will help you develop a greater awareness of your sit bones. As you do this, pay attention to what's happening in the area around your waist and lower ribs. As your body weight shifts to the left, try to feel an opening up or elongation on that side, while on the right, feel a slight closing up or contraction. Imagine someone's poking you in the ribs on your right side and you want to get out of the way. Let's try it on the other side. As you shift your weight to the right, someone's poking you in your ribs on the left side. Feel your waist area opening up on the right side and closing a little on the left. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but hang on, surely if I'm shifting my weight to my right butt cheek, I'm going to feel a contraction on that side, the right side, not the left. I'm confused. Well, bear with me. I'll address all of this shortly. Let me introduce the third element to be aware of, how your shoulders and head respond to the movement. Notice that as I move from left to right, my shoulders and the top of my head remain level and parallel with the floor. I'm not tipping over so that one of my shoulders pops up and the other drops down. My shoulders and head remain level throughout the entire movement. Okay, let's return to the idea of shifting your weight to your right butt cheek and having a feeling of elongating around the area of your waist and lower ribs on that side rather than a contraction. And it's all to do with your shoulders and keeping them parallel to the floor during your sideways movement. That's why I demonstrated how to do this first. If you keep your shoulders and head level during the movement, it's much easier to maintain a feeling of openness, balance, and poise. You're then able to move laterally far more easily and freely, and with a greater range of motion. So you can reach the higher and lower octaves efficiently and comfortably. On the other hand, if your shoulders become uneven by dropping the shoulder on the same side as your butt cheek taking the weight, you'll experience a greater sense of closure and compression on that side. I can see what's happening here. It's going to be a lot harder to move out of this position quickly and easily. Firstly, by dropping your shoulder, you've now placed a whole lot of extra strain and tension on the musculature around your neck and shoulders. But more importantly, you've tightened up that particular side of your body to the point that any subsequent movement towards the other side of the piano requires a greater degree of effort to undo the contraction and re-establish balance. So, to sum up, for optimal lateral movement at the keyboard and to allow you to move freely between the higher and lower octaves, these are the three main components of movement you want to be aware of. The transfer of weight from one sit bone to the other. The feeling of opening and closing around your waist as this transfer takes place. And maintaining a level position of your shoulders and head as you move from side to side. When these movement patterns aren't synchronized and coordinated, we can run into problems, creating physical discomfort and unnecessary technical obstacles. The more you expand your awareness of how your whole body contributes towards playing the piano, the easier it will be to facilitate and coordinate your movements and improve all aspects of your playing.